All right, it's time for our lap here at the end of the day, round 5, Canadian Triple Crown Series at Sand Lee. Man, we had rain all night last night. Tough day. I wasn't able to do it on my bike, so this week we're going back to the Yamaha Power Assist bike. So hopefully, I just got it from Kevin Tyler over there at MX 101. Fully charged, ready to go, full power. Let's see what we got here, see how this goes. Pretty tired, very humid day, but away we go. All right, so. Again, we had rain all night last night, so the track really took a beating. In fact, we thought it was going to be much worse than it actually ended up. I think most riders, actually, that I spoke to said it actually turned out okay. A little bit one line because it was so wet. And, you know, a lot of kind of chicanes. You have to, instead of a hairpin here, you kind of come around the second bale. You can really just kind of lay it over here, though, because it is nice and soft. There were a few crashes. A few guys had to come from the back of the pack. Oh, it's going to make it through, though, I think. So the first lap is a tiny bit different than, oh boy, I don't think I like the looks of that rut. We're gonna go a little wide. There we go, we got some baby traffic here. We're gonna drop back in here. So far so good. But here's the whole shot line. All right, let's try to get up this hill. This does not feel like full assist. On your right.
Hard.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, yeah, I am. Oh yeah. All right. Now you get a good look at that. Come down. Oh, nice hole. Oh, yep. Here's a little off. So that inside line here seems to be the preferred line for most people, but for me, I'm cutting out here. Now here's the finish line now, right? See some other people out here on the track. Finish line, not the easiest double to make here, tabletop. Here's some good battles. Now this seems to be going all right. On your left. Real new side rod here for them. So far, oh, I see the water. So, as you can see, the moisture still on the track, right? It's just it's so flat here and sandy, and it just does have a base, so it really doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of has to. Almost has to evaporate, right? It just kind of sits in pools. But boy, yeah, it was a super humid day. Still very humid. I'm gonna try that. No, I'm not. Anyway, I'll just stop here so you can have a look at that. I don't think I'm gonna take that inside road. It looks a little bit deep for me, but you can just get an idea. There were lots of people here today. It was really good. I think, I mean, last night, man, thunderstorms, lightning, rain all night. But turned out all right. There's people walking.
Gnarly, huh?
A little bit.
All right. The weeds of Canada.
There we go. No, we're gonna try cutting inside this one. I think I missed it. There we go. All right, let's get your feet up here. All right. The tunnel jump. Man, some great battles here today. In the 250 class. Ryder McNabb, 2-1, or sorry, 1-2. Takes the overall. Beat Mitchell Harrison's 4-1. So, although Mitchell dug himself a hole there at the beginning, he's got the speed to run for the wins. He just dug himself too much of a point deficit, but he's just out here trying to win motos. He said in that one he didn't care what happened. He was winning that second moto. He didn't care what he had to give. And they went bar to bar right to the end. Third on the day was Josiah Natsky. He ended up kind of beating the bike up, as a lot of guys did. We had a whole lot of bikes kind of let go in that first 250 moto today. Here we are heading into Hell's Kitchen. You can get an idea here. The guys are launching right into that, past that first one for sure. But yeah, so we kind of ended up losing touch with the top two in the second moto. Kind of had to nurse his bike in, but he apologized for the stuff. He got a little upset last week on the podium after the second moto. He apologized for that. Class act Josiah, so nice of him to say. Very impressive 5.5 for Quinn Amiot after that finger injury. What is going on with these gears? So yeah, he went 5.5 for fifth. Kevin Benoit was up in the mix, right up there at the front. Ended up the heat really got to him. He did hold on to third place, which was pretty miraculous because, I mean, he didn't even make the podium speech afterwards. He was so tired, he kind of got some little bit of medical assistance and then left for talking on the podium. Cool to see him come out. He was looking good again in the second moto. And then just had a pretty violent crash right by the mechanics area. Ended up 9th in that one. I didn't look ahead. I don't really know where I'm going here. I could be in trouble. Ah, I screwed up. Ah, weak. Ah. Yeah, and other guys are looking good too. The local MX 101 boys looked, oh, big hole in that one. Looked really good. And their bikes kind of let go. I heard it was like a rad hose split on Austin Jones, who looked great. He ended up right at the finish line. Just pushed his bike across. Got that on video, so that's pretty cool. To always gets the crowd going when you don't give up. Look at that berm though. Look at that rut. Inside line here. New section. After Hell's Kitchen, you hang a sharp right and then a left. You kind of come in, kind of slows it down a little bit. Get in front of the crowd a little bit more. Just kind of, actually, I didn't walk this, so I don't really know what it is. But just go up here and make a right, and I'll try the inside. Again, very sandy still, as you can see. Tons of moisture still in the track. Trying to get out of this rut. Whoa, sideways. Oh, shade, that's nice. Oh, yeah, so come out of the back section here. Normally, as you can see over there on the left, you used to come around there and then head back over to that double. Look at the ruts here. Look at this. Got a good look at that. I think I'll go, where will I go? This one looks wide, deep but wide. We'll go in here. We'll roll through this one. Oh, yeah, and as you can see, there's just still standing water everywhere in the infield, around the edges of the track. But the guys, the crew just did a fantastic job getting us to a raceable track. Actually, there were good battles. I mean, it made for good racing. Surprising, if you were around here last night, you would have been very surprised that we were even riding. There was a rain delay, weather delay up till about, they didn't start. We actually skipped first practice and stuff like that. Went through 10 o'clock for the pre-mix race to start. Afternoon. But man, like I say, after a little bit of a delay, everything went off and it was great. 450 class, Jess Pettis showed that, man, he really wants to stay up there and stay ahead of Dylan Wright, but this is Dylan Wright's home track. I mean, sure, Jess Pettis raced for this team too, so he's got lots of laps here as well, but Dylan Wright ended up taking the win. He crashed a couple times, spun right around, had to catch up again, went down, crashed, came through, he was 3 seconds faster in qualifying. Just looked super solid. Jess Pettis second, and how about, Daniel Elmore, number 25, grabbing his first podium. Man, he looked like he really enjoyed himself up there on the podium. So if you watch the broadcast or if you see the replay of it, check it out. Daniel Elmore just loving life up there on the podium in third place. So good for him. Really good ride. There were, oh boy, there was some good betting. Now check this out too. You come around out of that sweeper. And that was a lake, by the way, what I just went through. That was like a full-on lake this morning. That's the picture I posted up on our Instagram. I think it was up on our stories. Just like it was like knee deep. So through here, we got these rollers kind of awkwardly spaced. I mean, you don't double them. You kind of try to lift the front end up and manual them. You kind of jump, you end up slamming into the next one. I guess obviously the point, kind of slow things down a little bit. Tempt the riders to try to double it, but I didn't see anybody doing that. I think we need some lube on this chain. Then you come over here to the famous ski jump that jumps off into the where the mechanics area is. This is where Kevin Benmuch with his big crash. Hey, what's happening? If things were terrible, I was going to ride their Teleria, their electric bike. That I didn't think I needed it, so we'll go with an electric assist. But yeah, here's the mechanics area, and Kevin Benmuch with a bad crash here in the second. I mean, obviously, when you get some heat exhaustion like he did in the first one, you're not 100% there. So obviously, he's probably making some mistakes he normally wouldn't in that second one. Went down very hard. Surprised to see him get up. Actually got up and finished 9th, so good for him. Kind of dropped back to the 250 talk there, but and also great starts again by number 22, Tyler Gibbs. Man, he ran up front for a while. Didn't have the pace of those guys, but showed that man gets good starts and has good style. Could stay up there. Let's see, just a little piece missing there. When he gets that figured out, he actually could be a threat up there to stay with some of those guys. So that was good. Tyler Medaglia made it tough on himself. He actually he would start from dead last in that second one. Same with Lars Van Berkel, he had troubles in that second one too. Tyler made it all the way up to right behind. He really closed in on, oh, I should speed up here. He really closed in on Daniel Elmore. Daniel said he saw him there, started kind of panicking. They were in some pretty good traffic, and they kind of held them both up. And Tyler ended up just kind of staying there in fourth, so giving that third place to Daniel Elmore. So great racing here. Let's see what we got up here. Look at this, we got Christopher Da Silva. Let's see, we got some, he's still on the injured reserve list. How was that here? What did you think of the track?
It looked sick, actually. I wish I was riding.
I saw Michael take a pretty good fall, did he?
Right in that corner?
Yeah.
He was 11 too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he has a big welch on his stomach now.
Oh, does he? Oh, man. When are you coming back?
I want to say maybe Deschambault, but if not, it's Walter.
You told me it was like 6 weeks last week.
Yeah, well, 6 weeks from when I got injured.
Okay, okay.
We'll see. Hopefully.
Classic motocrosser.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, guys.
Month or two.
All right, and here's this great, so I love this corner here, actually, when the guys come in here, feet on the pegs, kind of standing up, back, leaning back off the bike, flying through here. We used to always have the mechanics area over here, but now they moved it over there. So, we gotta talk about these gears. But there you go, that's there's the first corner again, so we've done a full lap. I'm gonna stop right here. That makes an official.
You liked a full lap of this place.
Well, yeah, it's electric assist. I cheated.
If I have my step counter going today, I'll tell you.
No, it's
right
good.
up good, eh?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I think you had posted a video at around 10 o'clock, this 9:30 maybe this morning.
Yeah, right over there. I was just talking about that.
Yeah.
It was a lake. See, he's backing up what I'm saying. It was horrible out there this morning. We didn't even think we'd be racing. Turns
like
out.
a foot of water, eh?
Oh yeah, at least,
Easy.
for sure. Yeah, man.
They did a good job.
Did a great job.
Did a really good job.
Right on. So that's a lap
problem
though.
with this plate, not problem, but we got sand and then we got clay underlying it,
Right,
so
right.
It makes it hard to drain.
It doesn't drain really. It just kind of evaporates. Kind of slides off and then evaporates.
Hurry up and wait kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, yeah, thanks, man. All right, that's a lap. I didn't see what time that was, but we'll check that out. We'll post that up. Made it around on this bike, so I kind of pretty happy about that. Didn't have to go to that full electric. I could have even got my bike out, I think, actually, the non-electric at all, but it's packed away too much in the van. I got to drive back to London tonight. So anyway, that's a lap of Sandali after the round here. We had some, Jimmy Dakotas, I didn't mention him. We had Jimmy Dakotas here. Unfortunately, he had a bike let go. Said he didn't do engine work after racing Southwick last week, and he kind of regrets that. But so he didn't race the second one, didn't finish the first one, didn't start the second. Josh Clark was here. He had a good second moto up there. That he was number 231 up here out of the States too. So there's a few other guys too, but just before I sign off, just wanted to mention a couple people anyway. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope those are fun to watch. This one, I really thought I was going to be sweating more, but these electric bikes certainly change all that, man. So thanks to Kevin Tyler, the MX101 gang, Yamaha Motor Canada, for this electric assist Yamaha. We'll see you next week at Moncton, where I will be riding my non-electric bike for that one. It's just clay based. So we'll see you there next week. Thanks a lot.